A lot for you. A lot for ya. It's new to everyone out there. Hola. But anyways, let me get right into this, man. This eclipse. This is what I came to talk about. I'm gonna make this very, very brief. But before I get started, please hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And one more thing I need to say, I pray everyone out there is doing fine and healthy, first and foremost. But let's get right into it. The eclipse, you know, and I hate talking about division, but I got to go there with the eclipse. So I'm just going to let my people, black people, know off the top. What was you guys doing during the eclipse? I can name a few things: scared, hiding, cyber rattling to other black people saying this and that going to happen. You let your own people. It wasn't. It wasn't the Mzungu. It was your own people brainwashing you and scaring the shit out of you. Well, most of you guys was too afraid to go outside and look at the eclipse, or you thought something bad was going to happen, or some omen was going to happen. It's brothers, and you know who you are, all on Facebook and YouTube, but more so on Facebook. Before the eclipse, saying this and that was going to happen because you guys trying to get followers and likes and stuff. That's not righteous, man. That's you guys lying to your own people so you can get likes, followers, and money. Wasn't nothing bad going to happen on the eclipse. It's been eclipses through the centuries, through the thousands of centuries, the hundreds and thousands of centuries. Wasn't nothing going to happen that ain't happened before with the eclipse. That's why I told those close to me when they asked me what's going to happen with the eclipse, because they was hearing other stuff. I said nothing. It's just going to be an eclipse. I don't get it. The Mzungu, they made money off the eclipse. They was doing commercials. They was selling sunglasses. They was packing stadiums. People was paying to get into the stadiums to see the eclipse. The Mzungu worked this to their advantage. What did my people do? I hate to say it, man, but I'm going to tell you what most of you guys did. You stuck your head in the sand. You tucked your tail between your legs. You start listening to people that don't do a bit of research, ain't never said nothing righteous before this eclipse even was said anything about on the news. These people ain't said nothing righteous ever in their life. So now all of a sudden they come up here telling others this and that gonna happen on the eclipse. Now I know words have power, but we talking about an eclipse. Nobody has power over an eclipse. I don't care how many words you spew out there. I don't get my people. Man, for the last 3 years, this was scared black people the most. The damn eclipse and COVID. Why my people fear? Why is it so easy for my people to be spooked and scared? I don't get it with my people. That's how you are controlled. You're controlled through fear. Fear controls most of my people, whether it's through the book or whether it's through the media. When I say the book, I mean the Bible and the Quran also, and some practice Judaism, but more so the Bible and the Quran, through the media and through your own freaking people. That's what get me. When your own people fear mongering and cyber rattling, that is such an atrocity and it's so unrighteous that you box your people in like that and have that energy of fear feed the succubus that's out there. And when I say succubus, I'm talking about parasitic energy that feeds off this kind of energy, fear, stress, and things of that nature. But anyways, let's get back to the freaking eclipse. Now, as far as the eclipse go, people were saying the moon was coming in front of the sun. So I'm just going to kick it to you like this. Let's go by the white man. Let's go by the Mzungu logic that the sun provides light to the moon. Okay, now you didn't heard that throughout school, throughout grammar school, high school, college. The moon gets its light from the sun. Okay, let's go by that logic. If that's the case, how is the moon passing in front of the sun and it's not receiving any light from the sun? So somebody make that make sense. You can't make that make sense. One more thing. How is the sun 93 million miles out in space? 93 million miles out in space, it supposedly gets eclipsed by a planetary rock that's not too far from the Earth, just right outside the so-called atmosphere. They so happenly, out of all the objects in the so-called galaxy, which is a hoax too, they supposedly can eclipse each other and they the same size. Make that make sense. How is it during the eclipse, you never see the moon coming into the sun, you just see something solid black coming across the projection? Okay, let's talk projection. The sun is a projected light, not by no freaking humans. It's a heavenly projection. So is the moon. That black object you see coming into the sun is actually covering the source of the sun. That's why you never see it coming in through the atmosphere. You never see it in the sky because you're not. It's coming in and it is covering the projection, the source of the projection, which is mentioned in the book of Pistis Sophia. The sun source shines through a few veils to get to where we at. And the source is even hotter than the sun we actually get here in the atmosphere. So that is not the moon that's crossing over the sun. The moon and the sun are continuously moving throughout the day. The sun moves faster, the moon moves a little slower. With that being said, let's just look at the eclipse. You see this solid object moving at a fast rate of speed. The moon don't move that freaking fast. And then it just stopped. It stopped right in the center of the sun. And it stops there for some seconds so you can get a good look. And then it takes back off. That is not the moon, people. That is not the moon. And the whole world is being tricked to believe that that is the moon. Being tricked to believe that the sun is way out 93 million miles away. 93 million miles away. Tricked. Come on, people. And then when these, it's bad enough that they're lying about the eclipse, but it's even worse that my people was spooked by the eclipse. It was a sad sight, man. And I'm not here to bang on my people, but man, we got to do better. We get spooked too easy, guys. Nobody wants to pass, but it seems like black people are so afraid of death. And because you're afraid of death, you can be controlled by that fear of death. But that's all I got. That's what I want to mention about the moon eclipse. The moon eclipse is not exactly what NASA is putting out a fake eclipse on TV. And of course, the media is going to go with NASA. Both of them lie. So I just told you how the moon is eclipsed. And I also just told you what my people was doing during the eclipse, which didn't make a bit of sense, man. We out here spooking each other and got our head in the sand and our tail between our legs, scared of a freaking eclipse, man. That's all I got. I just want to hop up here, say that real quick. Hola, hola, until tomorrow. Peace. Get it together. Get it together. Like Pinky told his drought, get it together, baby. Damn. Fuck.